Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Durderpii, joined by my co-host, Cujo1989.
Yep, still here.
And welcome to Wednesday Weeklies. Skipping straight to your news today, we have an on-track event for the Object 705A. If you're looking for some really simple Russian tank gameplay, learn a little bit of side scraping, go for it. We also have the new Chimera tank. This is Tier 8 Premium. We'll talk a little bit further about that in a separate video coming at a later date. Going on Tier 8s, we also have Tier 8 ranked battles this weekend. If you're wanting to put up with a lot of Tier 8s, I guess. I mean, I don't really pay attention too much to these ranked battles, but, you know, hey. New contracts out. The Hard Case and the Tusk. I've personally signed the Tusk contract, and I'm going to try and shoot for it. And one more thing in the news today, we also have a interview with a community contributor, Corporal Derren, or the mod behind the WOT Console Academy. If you want to go ahead and learn a little bit more about what makes the community contributors do, you can go ahead and go view that on their website. I will link it down below.
Okay, we're moving on to premium tanks for sale here. We got a nice fresh steaming pile here. Sherman VC Firefly at 2,700 gold. Okay, solid tier 6 medium, pretty fun. Tiger 217 at 3,150. Yeah, okay, if you didn't happen to pick it up, the last 6-7 weeks it was on sale. Same with the VK16801, although frankly it's a steaming pile of shit, but 8850 if that's your particular preference. ELC even 90 for 5150. More details to come on specifics about that at the clip of the week. Patience, please. Good little tank, though. The Awful Panther, the Off Clarung's Panzer Panther, the Ram Panther. You know what it is. You ram other light tanks with it. Good tank, well worth the 2750. The deals and the other deal of the week, the IS-5 Object 730, a okay tier 8 Russian heavy tank that is meh at best. And moving on to your personal offers this week, we got the Chinese Type 62 light tank for 2,600 gold. Meh. Vindicator Charioteer for 6,250. That is a premium Charioteer with the 20-pounder. You don't even get the 105 to play with. Again, meh. And finally onto the Chinese Tier 8 TD, the Aussie at 6,700. Really good DPM, but meh. A lot of meh. A lot of meh. That's why it's a steaming pile this week. Let us know in the comments. Okay, we're opening up on some of our friends here, and in particular we need to pay attention to the ELC Even 90, driven by Caleb. Now, I did mention in the clip of the week here that, leading up to it, that the ELC Even 90 is a very good tank, but you may find it to be somewhat terrain challenged, especially on low health. Unfortunately, yes, he did just go poof, as his friend here behind is circling to figure out what the hell happened. I'm sure there's some ball busting going on. Now we're going to switch over to the other perspective, the first hand of the ELC Even 90. You're going to see specifically exactly how he hit the tree, and best guess is he hit the tree and it counted as a bounce into terrain that killed himself, so bit of a bug there, Wargaming, bit of a bug. And yes, the tank is just a hint on the fragile side. Okay, well that pretty much wraps it all up for the week here. I think we've basically covered everything. It's a bit of a meh week other than the Chimera. Any comments there, Derp?
Meh. Just meh.
Yeah, fair enough. And to leave you all with a fun question for the comments to start raging, just how many of you sick individuals have seen the movie Tank Girl? Please let us know.